And during this video, we're going to discuss the 4 most common mistakes that you see when people are struggling to hit backhands. The grip, having too steep of a swing, trying to hit the ball way too hard, which causes you to be off balance. Now, I think the most common reason why people struggle to hit backhands is they have a lack of strength in their wrist. When we say hold the stick like a frying pan, you hold a frying pan from underneath. And if you're flipping a pancake, you would flip it like this and you would hold underneath. Now, a lot of young kids' wrists aren't that strong. They can't hold the stick up in a strong position from holding underneath the stick. So in order to make sure that our wrist is strong, we need to change our grip. Our grip needs to be on the top of the stick. From this position, I can squeeze my hand and the stick is strong. It's in a nice, strong, controlled position where I'm no longer holding underneath the stick and letting the stick drop as I hit it. I'm now in control of the stick because I'm squeezing the stick and using my wrist strength to control the backhand swing. Now, a very advanced backhand strike, you can actually hold the stick underneath, which allows you to bring the stick around earlier on your swing for a ball that is potentially more behind you. It's a really, really advanced skill. When you're learning and you just want to develop consistency in your strike, please, please, please make sure your hand is over the top of the stick and your right hand is squeezed in a strong position. The second most common mistake we see with backhands is a really steep swing. This comes from 2 main issues. One, as you go to swing, you bring your hands too high above your head. You want to keep your hands either maximum around your ears, ideally lower around your bicep is going to keep the swing more consistent. If you bring your hands really high and your stick really high, then you have to somehow get from this position all the way down to this position to make good contact. It just doesn't make any sense to go from here all the way down to here. So if we keep our hands around our pocket or around our bicep, we know it's going to be a lot easier to go from here into a nice strong backhand position. Now, the second reason why this steep swing occurs is that we're too upright as we're going to hit the ball, and we've got to go from here all the way down again to a really low, strong position. It's just too hard to get from an upright position to a really low position. And this is a really, really simple fix. It's before you hit the ball, get nice and low. So as that ball's going away from you, you're already starting to bend your knees. You're already in this really nice, strong, low position to make a good strike on the ball. As we talked about in tutorial 1, you basically need to be in like a low lunge to make good contact. So the earlier you get into that nice low lunge position or any kind of low body position where you can get your hands low, then now instead of coming from high to low, I'm already starting low and my hands actually go back to just this high off the ground. They've got to go from here to here instead of here to here. Now, the last really common mistake we see is that people try and swing so hard that they fall off balance, or they're falling off balance when they try and hit the ball. Kind of like this. Now you can see there's just a lot going on there. My feet are going everywhere, my head's going everywhere, and I've got no real control of my swing or making good contact with the ball. Now, stability and balance is one of the most important skills to have in hockey, especially when hitting a backhand. Balance comes from being nice and low with a solid base and your head position. If your head's falling over this way or falling forwards or falling backwards, there's just no way I'm going to make a really solid contact with the ball. If you're struggling with balance when hitting a backhand, all you need to do is find a really solid position where you feel comfortable that you're going to make good contact with the ball. From there, stand up. Just stand up, relax. Go back into that position. Super solid, feel balanced, my eyes are over my toes, great. Stand up, relax. Go back to that position. Now try and swing and make good contact with the ball. That's all that matters. Then progress that from a little bit upright. As the ball goes, I'm solid, I swing through the ball. It's that feeling of being really solid and still. Your eyes staying above your toes or just behind the ball as you make contact. As soon as you make good contact, you can fall wherever you want to. Most people will fall wherever their weight is taking them. Make sure you really emphasize being balanced and still to create more consistency in your backhand strike. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget, leave a comment, share it with your friends, like and subscribe. Thanks heaps for all the support. We'll see you on the next one.